Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Fucking... I leave.
I wrote this poem for nothing?
I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself? It's not like I can read by myself. Fucking what? I guess I could read some of that book you gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Fucking... God, you have such a fucking hard life, man.
No kidding.
Man, I want to read, but I'm too sleepy to read.
I get that. Hey, sometimes you get that way.
I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. Fucking boring. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the same to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Ooh, what's this? Sayori is talking... Wait.
She's taking
this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Words.
Wow, words. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Always. What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Oh, yeah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Right, Natsuki?
Just cocking her gun.
Like, unlocks the closet. Right, Natsuki?
No,
yeah,
I'm not
get to go in the closet.
No, I'm not done with my erotic fanfiction.
Oh, dear.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work on the details of the event itself. Is something going to happen at the festival? They keep talking about this festival. I feel like it's a blood festival.
Festival of Blood?
Festival of Blood. Fucking Infamous 2, Festival of Blood. Now available on DLC. Actually, the abbreviation of this game is DDLC. Coincidence? Probably, actually, yeah. I think it's a coincidence. I find myself smiling while sleeping. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but to wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, you're so close! What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
Fuck it, I'm out. Done. Less time for anime, more literature, less anime. I'm out of here.
Fuck.
Fucking. Maybe there's an anime club somewhere. Napping club.
Can this be the manga?
Fucking I don't give a shit club.
Can this be a manga club so I get the best of both worlds?
Maybe if we talk to Natsuki, maybe we can read some manga because she seemed interested in manga.
True. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulders to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You so overslept. You were sleeping up. Fucking go to bed.
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look,
Ouch.
Sayori, it's written all over you.
Sarah
glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
Here, grabbed a marker. I overslept. Oh, you're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out over here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get it right.
I won't fall for that. It's more just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar here. I try to wipe up the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course I would. They always tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Hey, he said it.
One time someone said something.
Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom.
Oh.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. That's a interesting angle. Wait, is she barefoot?
No, she's...
Oh, no, it's just white socks, white shoes.
Yeah.
That looks like she was wearing socks, though. That's a really weird angle.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're like looking at her like...
Am I looking down at VR right now?
Yeah, it looks like a VR thing, yeah.
It's like, I've seen VR like this before. It's kind of weird.
Can you throw up some, like, Ugandan knuckles running around?
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you. Problematic memes. Problematic memes.
This is so funny.
She digs it. She just wants to go back to Uganda. What is...
Well, I was just thinking how weird to have a friend who does this kind of thing.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel we're bad. Baka!
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. That button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Maybe because it's weird
But
angle.
it's so stuffy. Oh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. We couldn't afford to make a Sprite with her blazer buttoned up, so she had to unbutton it real quick.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you smiling like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez! Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. That's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems with you real quick?
Yay! Jabbit, I can't wait to be yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Alright.
Let's see. I think we pretty much went from like top to bottom last time. Let's do it reverse. Let's start with Monica. Hi again, Javid. How's the writing going? No, all right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll fucking grow up and stop being a lazy piece of shit. Haha, don't count on that.
You never know.
You never know. Would you like to share what you wrote for the day? Sure, here you go. I give a poem to Monica.
Trash.
Alright. I like this one.
Now do it again, off of your memory.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But anyway, Sayori's writing has always had a very gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's fucking take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop.
Oh, God.
Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless. Noise? I'm writing that like fucking Shatner. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking? Screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Can we turn to the guy from fucking World with You for a second? Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Delicious. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Eh.
Save me. Load me. What does that mean? Is this game slowly getting a little weirder?
It's getting there.
What the fuck is this fucking shit?
There's like half a paper here.
Yeah, right? You just gave me half a blank paper. What? I had to hit the scroll tab on my piece of paper.
You know something? I'm beginning to think that this one here might be suicidal.
What, Monica?
Yeah.
Huh? It's interesting. Yeah, it's weird things in it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Nah, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. That's why I had you a fucking blank page with with 2 words on it.
That makes perfect sense.
Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Whatever. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh boy.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Yeah.
Don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
You just opened 6 strings.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Basically just told you to save.
I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to Yuri next. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Javid. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everybody writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see.
Intimate.
That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty... This is like a friggin' novel more than it's a poem.
Who brought Edgar Allan Poe here?
My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The more increments its phase and reflects that, the more increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Cool. Great poem.
So did you just like stare at it the whole time?
Weird, yeah.
Just making a sandwich and just kind of a raccoon just came in and say, "Yo, you got some bread there.
Yo,
bread. You gonna get some of that bread?"
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Yeah, it's a lot more metaphorical.
Even more metaphorical than last
Ah,
time.
it's so metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I just can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. It's about a fucking raccoon.
About a raccoon eating her food.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as my canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, it's like take it at face value. I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
I don't know
Well,
anything.
It's about something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Javin? Well, yeah, my furious masturbation addiction. I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. I guess the best we can do is to respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now.
Just a little.
But I'm glad you're a good listener. I'm just drooling in the corner. What? Yeah! Alright, let's talk to Natsuki now.
Huh. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew. What?
Well, anything as a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's something tells me that Natsuki has completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be one of the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But I don't see how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you.
Fluffy.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But I'll think of it this way. If it wasn't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. Like when her boat becomes a propeller and she flies out of the classroom. That's pretty weird. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has her other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Yeah. Cool poem.
Not bad, right?
I mean, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Amy does like spiders.
I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with just much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone's thinking mind. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people finds out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar yesterday.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
That bitch.
That...
Yeah. She said her poems were about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the messages in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's some good messages to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for you tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Alright, one left.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Jabba.
Eh.
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just freaking scribbling on a piece of paper.
I'm just flipping its thesaurus and finding random words. That's all I'm pretty much doing here.
That's pretty much actually what we're doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jabbit poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against your chest.
Mm.
You're so weird, Sayori. What? What? I try a little more macho man to that.
There you go.
You're so weird.
That's exactly it. Channel your energy. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out the poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You always need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Fucking like lost ass face.
I don't know what the hell you're saying, but
That's like
I agree.
That's like the I clucked out face.
That's me at 11 p.m. at work.
Well, whatever.
Exactly. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's always a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I think that things are happy and things are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like the happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can help give the rain clouds a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jabba. I should go write that down then. You can read my poems now, okay?
Oh god, hers is she wrote a fucking essay one.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Yeah. Hard to read, sorry.
It's all good.
Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in, my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf after all the others, holding them to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
That's super weird. Holy crap! Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? And Cheeky Kabir has gotten really passionate in the Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl recently. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Ha 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 ha! Don't get a hold of yourself. Sayori's always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. I mean, I felt that. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be so pessimistic.